Hey guys, it's Dan, and welcome back to another video. I'm doing something a little bit differently than I did the last time. I actually set this up in my bedroom to do something a little bit different. I was not really feeling like sitting in my chair because it has like half an inch of foam, and my back was starting to hurt after working on my second job for a while. So here we are. We're being fat and lazy and trying something a little bit different. I may also sound quite a bit different. There's a little bit more background noise, and that's because I'm just using an entirely different microphone setup right now with how I'm going to be doing this video, as well as it kind of plays into what I want to talk about today. And that is not wanting to work and do like real job things. And I think that this has been something that a lot of people have really just kind of shat on the younger generation about, and have almost made it a point to be like, oh yeah, you guys are just lazy and entitled and everything like that. And I just don't really think that that's true. I think that there is a much bigger reason as to why that is, and that's just because of the fact, wow, oh my god, those are really loud for me. I'm going to stay away from the cows until I go to repopulate them, because that was absurdly loud. I don't know if it was as loud for you guys as it was for me, but good god, that actually hurt my ears. I also did, in fact, upgrade one of my pickaxes. I built another one because I want fortune, but I need more bookshelves and things like that. So I'm just kind of waiting for my wheat to grow so I can do that, as well as the sugarcane, so that I can actually make some more paper and books and things like that to get the rest of my enchantment place set up and good to go. I guess I will go mine for a little bit while I talk about all this and share everything. But I don't think it's necessarily a problem with us being lazy and just not wanting to work or anything like that. I think the problem is that jobs just aren't really as worth it as they used to be. I don't really know if that makes sense to you right now, but hopefully by the end of the video it will. And I've just seen a lot on these videos and stuff, because like, I don't mind working. I've enjoyed a lot of the jobs that I've had and hated a lot of them too, but I don't really have the ambition and the want to go to work anymore like I used to. And I think a lot of that stems from just how the world has changed. Like, do I think I'm going to become some sort of an influencer or anything like that? Absolutely not. But the reason that I don't really enjoy going to work anymore is it just almost to me seems kind of pointless. Like, yeah, you go to a job to make money and things like that, but at the same time, I almost feel like I'm not making enough money to make my time there worth a while. Like, I have a degree in finance, and I know that I'm the new guy, but the part that frustrates me is, even though I'm making a quote-unquote good salary for where I'm at and essentially what I'm doing, the amount of bills and things that I have, as well as how expensive everything has gotten, has just honestly made me feel like it's not even really worth it. Like, I'm going to work for my entire day to make enough money to barely make ends meet, and I'm trying to do everything I can in order to promote and get higher and higher and higher up, and it's just going to be causing me to burn out a lot like it did with my last job. And to me, that's just so frustrating. Like, I don't really enjoy what I'm doing. Like, it's a good job, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I don't make enough to really care, I guess, if that makes sense, about doing it. Like, I would rather make less money, or make the amount of money I do now doing something I really enjoy. Like, just for example, something like this, like making videos and stuff like that. I would rather make what I'm making now at my job to do something like this, where I actually enjoy the time that I'm spending on it, and I just find everything about making like these videos fun. Other than trying to think of ideas, sometimes that drives me insane because I have really bad writer's block. But I think you get the point. Like, I'd rather make what I am now doing something like this, or make a ton more money doing stuff that I don't really care about. And I think that's what a lot of the older generation is just missing about like us kids. We've seen our parents bust their behinds off for what they have, and sometimes they have a lot, sometimes they don't have anything. And they work so hard and basically kill themselves to not really succeed. Why would we want that? I'm not really sure what I want to do with this area. I just really wanted to get it kind of like cleaned out and opened wide up. I thought about maybe using that square area and just making it like a big, basically cave all the way down to the end. I don't know if that's what I'm still going to do, but it is definitely a possibility of something I might do. Also, I need this coal. But yeah, like I was saying, a lot of us have watched our parents barely get by and work their behinds off. Why would we really want that, you know? Like, there's so much opportunity anymore to do things differently, even though it's really, really difficult to get to that point. But a lot of us also just don't really know how to save our money. And nope. Actually, why am I saying no? Like, there's a lot of opportunities and things that we can do in order to be successful, but they're really difficult, or a lot of people just don't really have the knack for these things or the knowledge on how to do it, like investing and cutting costs just in different places. Like, there's a lot of things that people just can't do because they don't make enough to get to that point. And it really sucks, honestly. Like, I wish that there was something I could do to where I didn't have to do my 9 to 5 job. I wish I could just do something different. I would love to spend time just out in the mountains doing things, even something like this, just make this my job where I travel the country and all I have to do is pay money for insurance, registration, and gas on whatever vehicle I'm living in. Like, to me, that sounds like an enjoyable life. And every time I stop, go out and go on hikes, go fishing, go do all sorts of different things that don't involve going to work and see places that I never thought I would. But I'm really just stuck waking up every day, going to my job, doing essentially the same thing over and over and over and over again, because I don't make enough to get out of the rat race, at least right now. So I think that's what really puts a lot of people off and just kind of like stops people from being successful is their mental state, 2, their ability to cut costs, and 3, the ability to make more. I don't know if this is like really coming off the right way. I definitely think it made more sense in my mind, but I hope that you guys kind of get it. It's not that we're lazy. It's that we don't want to work every single day till we die to not make enough money to get by. But like I was saying, I would much rather spend my time up in the mountains in like an RV or something, just out. Why did I have a brain aneurysm? I'm trying to figure out what this was. Fuck it. I'm going to do it. See if I get fortune. Hopefully I do. God bless. Yes. Now I can actually go mining again for good things. And of course it's raining yet again. I swear it rains like every time I go to film. Also, to everyone that kept dogging on me, I do have a shield. I just had it put away because I'm dumb and didn't feel like having it out. Okay, now leave me alone. But I would be a-okay only paying for like car registration, trailer registration, like insurance and gas on all those things if I could just travel the country doing it. I would much rather that and live a whole lot cheaper than I do now if I had that freedom. It's just so hard to, one, get to that point if you ever can, and a lot of people just kind of frown on it, which I think is disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. Maybe one day I can get to that point. I don't know. I honestly don't think that that will ever happen, but it's nice to dream, I guess. I'm also trying to remember where it was that I went. I think it was down this. Okay, there's something I made. I don't remember what I did over here entirely. Okay, yeah. I went this way and found a boatload of diamonds last time, so I'm gonna meander down this way and see what I can find. Okay, let's see if I can get across here again without getting burned. Ooh, let's go. I definitely do feel like people need to, like the older generation in particular. I straight up messed that word up because I thought I was falling to my death. I'm like, of course, right as I make my new pickaxe. But it's not that we don't necessarily want to work, but it's like, why would we want to go to work, not make enough money to really make ends meet, and kill ourselves in the process just because that's how it's supposed to be done, you know? Like, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, and I know that creeper just landed right behind me, but I need to eat. That is not my potato. So, yeah, it's weird times, that's for sure. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. I think my computer is about to overheat on my lap because of the way that I have it set up. So I should probably not be doing what I'm doing. But I thought it would be fun and make my life a little bit easier so that I don't have to hook everything up and sit in that chair that hurts my back. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you would, let me know what you thought down in the comment section down below, as well as I'm thinking about starting a couple like different series that I may run throughout the week. Like one's going to be just like a story time for my young and dumb youth phase. So let me know if that's something that interests you. But anyways, you guys, my name's Dan, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. See ya.